Tom Bradby pointed to Harry's face during the interview, as he keeps making up a story about Catherine. Prince Harry will reveal the details of a sensational row between Meghan and Kate in his new book, The Mail Has Learnt. During the run-up to Harry and Meghan's wedding in May 2018, Harry writes that Meghan told Kate that she must have baby brain because of her hormones. Kate, who gave birth to her third child, Prince Louis, a month before Meghan and Harry's wedding, was understandably upset by the accusation. But Meghan also became offended because she was reprimanded for her comments. Harry says that Meghan was told she wasn't close enough to Kate to make such remarks about her hormones. A well-placed source said, in the book Harry says that there was a discussion about the timing of the wedding rehearsal and the flower girl dresses, and Kate was very upset. Meghan said that Kate must have baby brain because of her hormones. It caused a huge row because Meghan was told that she wasn't close enough to her sister-in-law to discuss her hormones, and it wasn't the way people spoke to each other within the royal family. Harry, who now lives in the US with Meghan after quitting royal duties in 2020, makes the comments to his friend and journalist Tom Bradby in the sit-down chat for ITV, which airs on Sunday. In a 20-second teaser released today, the Duke said, "It never needed to be this way, the leaking and the planting. I want a family, not an institution." Mr. Bradby, who presents ITV News at 10 and is a former royal correspondent, is a friend of the Sussexes and previously interviewed them for a documentary about their 2019 Africa tour, months before they announced their Megxit decision. Harry is given another TV interview about his book Across the Pond, which also airs on Sunday. The Duke speaks to Anderson Cooper on CBS News' 60 Minutes programme, which the broadcaster has described as quite revealing. In a short clip from the US interview, Harry says that silence is betrayal over the alleged failure of Buckingham Palace to defend him and his wife before they stepped down as senior royals. He said, "Every single time I've tried to do it privately, there have been briefings and leakings and planting of stories against me and my wife. The family motto is never complain, never explain, but it's just a motto. They'll feed or have a conversation with a correspondent, and that correspondent will literally be spoon-fed information and write the story. And at the bottom of it, they'll say they've reached out to Buckingham Palace for comment, but the whole story is Buckingham Palace commenting. So when we're being told for the last 6 years we can't put a statement out to protect you, but you do it for other members of the family, there becomes a point where silence is betrayal." It comes as the royals will be bracing for the release of the tome, which has been billed as a book of raw, unflinching honesty. A source said the king will escape the brunt of the criticism in the memoir despite his fractured relationship with his youngest son. The insider said the book will be tough on Harry's older brother, the Prince of Wales, who's second in line to the throne. The Princess of Wales will also reportedly come under fire from the Montecito-based Duke. The source with knowledge of the memoir told the Sunday Times, "Charles comes out of it better than I'd expected, but it's tough on William in particular, and even Kate gets a bit of a broadside. There are these minute details and a description of the fight between the brothers. I personally can't see how Harry and William will be able to reconcile after this." Harry singled William out for the most criticism in his and Meghan's recent 6-hour Netflix marathon. He claimed the future king screamed and shouted at him during a summit at Sandringham in January 2020 with Charles and the late Queen to resolve the Megxit crisis.